All right, for those of you that are interested and are always watching, I just want to give a little update. I don't even know what video this is going to go in because I'm not videoing this, but I've run electric across there. I've got the wire to go to here. This will be the end of that circuit. I've got the wire run then for a separate circuit to go to there, and then I started insulating underneath with the 1-inch insulation. I tried to use scraps right here, try to scrap it up together. That worked out pretty good. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep tooling along. Of course, I'm cleaning up as I go, so I restacked the big, huge concrete pallet. I restacked it tight on the wall. I got this ladder here, which is still leaking water. I'm trying to get it emptied. I don't even know why it has water in it. It was stored in the garage. This came from my old man buddy up the road, my marine buddy. So yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning my way across and trying to get everything up against the wall as I go. I don't want to go too far because I got to slide that 2-inch foam in behind that stuff, the concrete anyway. But I did put it so I could grab the pallet with forklifts. Anyway, doing a lot of talking to say I'm about to go mow, but I just wanted to update for those people that do keep up. Yeah, I just haven't been filming. I may start filming after this. I don't know. It's taking me so long because I got to move everything, and then I do a section, move everything, do a section kind of thing. All right, good morning. It's the next day. I don't think I even updated you on where I got, but I got over here. I am going to film this because I'm like, well, there are people that don't want to know. But I'm really going to be behind this flag a lot, so I don't even know how it's going to work out. But I'll probably just have to hack what I'm cutting, and then you can see me go up behind the flag. I don't even know. All right, so this is probably pretty good. I may have to get the tall ladder and to get those I know I have to get the tall ladder, get those top two, and get the 2-inch stuffed up in there. But right now I'm just going to keep going here, and then I'll get the tall ladder over here and probably do all 3 in a row or something just to get them done. But it's going along good. It is hotter than crap. I mean, it is so hot already, and it's early. It's like 8:30 maybe, and the sun's already beating down. But we'll just keep working until I can't anymore, you know, kind of thing. But hopefully we get this section done, and then I'll probably crack a can of foam and foam them in. So. All right, I got that one in there. I had to cut it to get it to slide in both sides because that pipe's in the way. I couldn't bend it out in the center. But it looks good. I'm glad I did this though, because I pulled that wood away and it had wet behind it. And what happens is every time I roll these doors up, for some reason they're full of water. They get water in them. So that bottom seal will leak out, and then that water just runs right there every time I lift that door. So I'll have to figure something out for that, but I'll definitely caulk that off so it's not getting to the wood though from now on. But I'll let it dry out real good first, and then we'll get that resolved. So I'm kind of glad we're doing this anyway. All right, now I just gotta move all this stuff and get pieces to put in there. Pieces to put there. That's gonna be kind of different because this is all chopped up. It's got shells in it, but whatever, I'm gonna keep using it for now. I don't think I'm gonna be doing metal anytime soon, but you know, I didn't think I'd be doing this soon either. It is pretty wild. I'm very fortunate. And by the way, this is not coming from YouTube money. This is just us making priorities. All right, what a project, but I got it all moved. I had so much stuff stacked in here. This shelf was a great idea, but now I'm really going to lose a lot of it. It'll be enough to hold a bottle, I guess, but it won't be very deep. But better to be cold and warm than cool and warm than to be have your chemicals have a lot of room. I'm going to put them in cabinets anyway because this is going to be a wall. So I just, you know, those Lowe's cabinets or Cobalt cabinets are like $500 a piece for the big ones. So I just, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'll cut these pieces and get them in there, and then I'll cut this piece and get it in there, and cut that piece and get it in there. You know the drill. All right, let me get to work. All right, it is 5 times as hot up there as it is down here. Oh my goodness, it's hot there. But I got that little piece in there. That was tough. That board just kind of twisted or whatever, or warped or whatever. But it was tough. The other one fought me a little bit, but I got her. So I just wanted to push it behind the boards on each side, and then the railing was in the way. Whatever else, saying it's 900 degrees up there, so I'm just kind of putzing along. All right, so I'm going to go up behind this flag. There probably won't be much to show on these two because you're not going to be able to see. I'll put the camera down here, but I can't stress about it. I just got to get there and do the work. So you may miss those two. I'll show you when they're done. And then once we get that done, I think I'm just going to crack a can of foam and foam all that in because I have quite a few now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 pieces. So that should be plenty to use up a can. So, whew, man, it's hot. All right, let me get up under here and shut up and get working because otherwise I'll never get done. A few more pieces plus those little ones, so 4 more pieces, and the 1 inch will be in. And then I may just keep going. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. I'm done right now. I've been drinking water like crazy, but it's hot. All right. And then if I open the door, I could open the door and I will get a breeze, but it'll be all the moisture. So that's why I'm not doing it. So I'm using this fan, which is helping, but not really doing that great. All right. Yeah, ceiling fans are on the list. I tried to reach out to big ass fans, but I guess I'm not big enough or cool enough for them. So, all right. 2 more. All right, well, as big a pain about that was, we got the 1 inch down all the way to the end of the wall now. I'm thrilled with that. I would like to say I'd keep going, but I'm so hot. It's, like I said, 5 times hotter up there than it is down here. It feels good down here in this wind. Woo! I have 5 more pieces. I could do those 5. I could cut them and put them there. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'll think about it for a second. I'll probably just continue over the door. Try to get that stuff filled in. well, that worked pretty well. I got those 3 in. I've got these all the way down here. I use scraps for these 2. I probably could do the same thing down here actually, and I could get that one in. If I moved all that out of the way, I guess I could do that now. So then that would be done to there. And I actually have 2 more pieces which are from behind here, but man, I'm not moving off today. I'm so tired. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, so I think I will scrap that in though. I think I'll pull that out and scrap that in. And then I may just foam, I'm not sure. I'm really beat. It is hotter than crap. I've been sweating to death. Thankfully, I'm very thankful for that fan. But yeah. And I don't think I'm gonna spray foam today. I think I'll do that probably tomorrow, but we'll see. All right, let me get some scraps in there, get all that stuff out of that corner and finish that out. It's looking good though. I wish the ink wasn't all over it, but you know, at least it's gonna be hidden behind the 2-inch. I'll just have to make sure I don't get 2-inch with ink on it. That won't work for me. All right, so that's awesome, all the way down. And of course, use scraps for those corners. And of course, I'll have to foam that in real good here. I'll use that spray foam stuff that I've been using, but don't think I'm gonna do that right now, to be honest with you. I'm kind of beat. I think that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, good morning. It's the next day. I'm getting ready to foam all the cracks in, and yeah. So it should be a nice, easy morning here getting this done. It is warm in here, but not crazy hot. It's a little cooler outside. I would open the doors and let the cool air in, except for it's raining and the moisture and you know the whole thing. So really it makes it worse, even though it's a little bit cooler, the humidity makes it worse. So there's not much humidity in here. So, all right, anyway, let me shut up and get foaming. All right, so it's coming along. I wasn't thinking though, like always, I need to run my wires through here, and I've sealed it off now, so I'll let that dry and then I'll have to poke holes through. I stopped there because I was like, oh, what am I doing? So on that last one, I may just have to drop the, oh, there's a board in there, shoot. Yeah, I'll just have to shove it through. Whatever, I'll figure it out. I have to bring it probably high to come across here and then back down because there's a board in the way there. And then go across, I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out. I just need to stop doing that for right now. And go from there. Yep, so that one will be fine. So I can do this one down here and that one down there, and then leave those alone, and then I can work my way up there. I don't know, maybe I'll leave these alone. Who knows what I'll do. I'll just start and see what I do. All right, let me get busy. Talking ain't doing no good. Ain't doing any good. All right, so I have no idea. A lot of it I'm going to cut because you can't see me in there anyway. But I have no idea how I did it, but it came out 2 cans perfectly. That was exactly 2. I mean, I was like sputtering. We even went back and filled in little holes and stuff just to make sure I had everything. There's only one little place that I didn't do, and that's where I'm going to shove that wire through, which I'll hit that when I do the 2-inch. But yeah, actually the seam is not behind there. It's just insulated behind the board a little more because it's not going to have because it's not going to have the 2-inch protection. So anyway, yeah, we did it all the way down. It's all foamed in, which is unbelievable. So now I got to get outside, clean this can up, which is always a big mess. I don't do it in here because it smells so bad, but it does clean the gun. So my gun is definitely getting old. I do have a second one. I don't know, maybe I'll start using it. I hate to waste these things though. They're so expensive. Well, expensive relatively, I guess. All right, just kind of update you where I'm at. I went along and marked every 9 inches, which is where those ribs fall, just to see what they would be. And then I have got the plugs kind of built set there. I nailed a bunch more onto the ones that I had. I need to make 2 more down here, adjustable plug bases, one there, and then that'll be this wall. I'll still need to make more for that little one section right there wall, because I'm gonna have to redo all those plugs. I have them live and I'm using them, so that's why I haven't done it right now. But yeah, so anyway, I'll do this. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. I'll make those 2 T's. If I don't make 4, maybe I'll make 4. And get those knocked out. I'll get them put here. And then I'll run the last line from there to there to there to there to there. This one will be a little tricky. That one I'm going to have to bust through on this side, but I left it open on that side. Yeah, we'll get it. All right, so that's really good. We finished out that circuit. We started this new circuit. I need to make those other 2 boxes, but I was like, let me just get the wire run to here. That way I can push some of that stuff back up against the wall there. But yeah, so I need to build these 2 boxes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that right now or what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to get this a little bit cleaned up. All right, so I made 4, or I cut 4 of these up. So I'll get these screwed together. I robbed 2 from over there just now, and I need 2 more here. So I probably need more than this, but that's good enough for right now just to get us. Well, that's the scrap I had, so I just used the scrap. So, all right, let's get this screwed together. Oh, my little white bit. Oh, it's just dirt. All right, let's get this screwed together, and we'll get those on and get the rest of that wire run, and then that'll be done. All right, I actually offset that a little more. The 4-foot would have been right next to the hydrant. I want it over this way a little bit, just so it's not right on top of that hydrant. I don't want it next to the water. So there you go. That'll have to be this way some. It'll probably look odd when you're looking down the panel, but I don't think anybody knows. There's probably stuff on this wall anyway. You're to be too busy looking at Old Glory anyway, right? Heck yeah, America. All right, so this is gonna be a little tougher getting that wire through. I'll probably try to do it up here. I know this is going to be crazy cocked in. Maybe I'll try to shove that screwdriver there first. And then we'll bring it, I'll have to drill a hole. We'll bring it back down through here and then over. Yep, this is all blocked off with wood, so there's no way to get in there. So that's why I'm coming up here. All right, let me poke a hole or figure it out, and then we'll get that wire run. All right, we got our wires to the end, and if Mr. Fletcher, my old shop teacher, is watching, I know I don't have these tacked down because I still got to do the 2-inch foam board in there, and I need to be able to adjust these boxes. That's why these are extremely long. So yes, there's a lot of waste. The rest of you, I'm just doing it the way I'm doing it. Yeah. All right, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna call that today. I'll probably just clean up the rest of the day, straighten things up, try to push things back against the wall. I don't know when I'll be doing the 2-inch foam board, but I don't have it right now, and it's not at the top of my list to do, so, or to buy. So yeah, I got lots of other stuff to do today. I'm running dirt this evening, which will be a whole different video, but yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I'm just going to clean up. All right, I got everything cleaned up and pushed back against the wall. It's still a mess, but it's a better mess. Yeah, so a lot of that stuff, they're just projects that I need to get done and then get the stuff out of here. And then some of the stuff was stuff that was just given to me by the old Marine up the hill. He's trying to thin out his garage. So I'll, through attrition, find people that need it or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, you see it's still a mess, but it's a cleaner mess. There you go. But the 1 inch is on the back wall. Yay. All right, let me go find something else to do.